His opponent is the God of War. Mark Clay is from the Glasgow Warlords in Scotland. 6 feet tall and 85 kilograms. This battle-hardened warrior is the former British national champion.
Before we get things underway, let's have a little look at some of the important rules of the sport. The athletes have 1 minute to get a fair grip. Their elbows must remain on the 7x7 elbow pad throughout the round. The referee can award a running foul during the match, which is a little bit like playing an advantage in soccer. And an athlete on a running foul must win the pin in order to get the restart. 2 consecutive fouls by any athlete loses them the round.
Mark Clay, aka God of War. I'm here from Scotland to arm wrestle Victor Carlsson.
My name is Victor and I'm from Sweden, in a town called Gävle, and I'm pulling Mark Clay today from Scotland.
I know he likes to hook, carries a bit of reputation. I know he's pretty strong in both arms, so it's going to be an interesting matchup.
Mark Clay, what I think is a very power wrestler. He uses a lot of his muscles, and he's mainly a hook guy.
I think at the moment, power-wise, I'm happy with my power, but endurance is going to be a problem. Like I say, I'm just back, 5 weeks training, coming back into this after suffering an injury. Not pulled for 8 months, so looking forward to testing myself against somebody of Victor's calibre.
Here we go. Victor Carlsson, the black hat. His opponent is Mark Clay. Now Clay will be a threat early, massively strong. Carlsson goes on to the running foul. Now, he's sat up.
Wrist, okay.
And he's been given as a straight flush foul, and that will be a restart, but he will start on the foul, and it looked like Clay was caught napping there, but the God of War is dug in, and the power of the Scot is unquestionable, as is his will to win. Clay is hovering above the pad. How is he hanging on to this? Now the Warlord goes on his own attack. The God of War driving to centre, hanging on. He was concerned about endurance. This one will test him out of the gate. Again, he's dragged down just above the pad, but the Scot has fought back. Wow, what a win. Unbelievable start here in Arm War's Killer Instinct. And the God of War lives up to his name early here in Germany. What a win from Clay.
On you like that.
He went
You need to get him, so he's there.
He went to elevator as well, man.
Nu ska han börja vända, då smäller på liksom. Om du försöker titta på hur hans ansiktsuttryck när han börjar slappna av och ska ta i, då brukar jag smälla på direkt.
Stefan Soderberg working in the corner of Victor Carlsson, the young man from Gävle. Big hit this time from Carlsson, right on the money. Ooh, that one didn't look like it was a pin. And Clay's contesting it, and I think he's got justification. Love to see that one on the replay. We're going to get a chance to do that now. Big drive again, no pin there, still no pin. Oh, it's given, and that's controversial. I've got to say, that did not look like the parallel pin. And Mark Clay, definite justification there. Huge hit from Carlsson. He's dug in tight and deep, and the Swede is in fantastic position. Now, Mark Clay was very concerned coming into this match about his endurance, and he's found himself on the B side in all these matches, and that one was a pin. Clay acknowledges it as such. Big dip. Now watch this. There's the parallel, and you can see markedly lower than the pin previously. And I think Mark Clay has reason for concern, but that's given and that stands. It's 1-1.
On the go, he's on your rotator straight away. You're basically curling. Okay,
yep.
Get some more side, back pressure, lat drag.
The young Preston Panther, Philip, the Inhuman League Samson, and fires in there. Button Carlsson very lucky not to be on the running foul, but it's of no consequence there. Drives through Sweden 2. Mark Clay unable to set the base. Look at that little elbow pop, and again there, he was lucky to get away with that. But you pay your money, you take your chance. How much difference it made, I don't know. It seemed to be at the base there. And it was Victor Carlsson, but the pendulum of misfortune is definitely swinging hard in the corner of the God of War.
Han var svag ute där. Det var ingen bra hit där från honom eller?
Time for smiles and celebrations in the Swedes' corner. Advice coming from all sides for Mark Clay, the God of War, taking it all in. This man really is a sponge for knowledge. He's been out of the sport with injury for 8 months, very concerned about how his endurance would go in this testing format. Oh, Carlsson, enormous drive, can't finish again. Sits up and collects well. The Swede pulling so well technically, and Clay is dug under. And you do wonder whether the endurance questions will be asked of him now, and that is a pin. It's Victor Carlsson with the win, and the Swede knows now that he cannot lose here. In our Moore's killer instinct, look at that on the replay. To be fair to Carlsson, the position that he took up there was truly exceptional. Deep and tight, sweetly driven down to the pad. Win Carlsson.
Fy fan vad skönt!
Set up roll, high, A side. That's how I got it. High, I got it onto A side and bump it across.
Chris Remmer advising Clay to go to the top roll. The difficulty with that will be that at this stage of the competition he will probably be swept straight into the hook. It looked like a foul again and was. Good calling from the stunning looking Erika Andersson.
Yes.
Swedish ladies referee doing a great job here in her debut. The Armors killer instinct, big drive, Carlsson off the mark, sweetly there, dug in deep. We are locked in the centre of the table, deep inside, huge drive again. It's Carlsson with the win, that's 4. And you can see Mark Clay there is really feeling the effects. There's nothing like coming back into a match of this magnitude after a layoff. Punish
My
him.
fingers were, did you see that last one there? I was tight in and they pulled through it. I could feel the fingers tingling just now.
Ja, ingen fara. Världens megapump.
No reason for concern for Victor Carlsson, more so for Mark Clay. Clay remains a warrior to the last, and Carlsson goes on to the runner. He's been a little wayward with the elbows throughout today, got away with a couple, and also been caught for a couple. He tightens, and he's bleeding out the Scot, drives down, and he will get that win. Smart wrestling, really. Clay unaware of the running foul, and you do feel that Mark Clay has had none of the good luck, if there was any, available in this matchup. Clay tight. He's sweeping in, but he can't seem to get Carlsson driven off that tricep block. Carlsson is in a deep hook. He's got a lot of tricep on there. The young Swede thinks that he's burning out the more powerful Scot now. He drives down. It is the pin, and it's 5-1 Victor Carlsson. An impressive display. Maybe a little bit too early on the comeback for Mark, but this will have done him no harm at all. Will have only have enhanced his experience in the super match format.
Thank you.
Good to see, and an impressive
Swedish
performance
power
from the young Victor Carlsson.
The first match was just I didn't hear the referee. I was so in the grip situation, so I didn't notice. And he got a very good hit, and I was in too much in a defensive position, so he got that from me. The second or the third match, I think I went very deep in my hook, and I felt him going into my lock. And I felt he couldn't move me, and I couldn't move him, but I felt him fading more and more and more and more. And I know my cardio in my right hook is second to none. It's good. Yeah, I love Armors. I would love to come back every single year, every single time you ask me. And the first time in FIBA SN, and I love the experience.